All right, hero comics here. This is our hero comics. Hate mail, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail, bunch of different hate mail. Well, let's go back a little bit about these. Basically comments on YouTube and DeviantArt that are comments, response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and others. Still working on the lighting issue, but we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, we just upgrade the camera, so it doesn't have that. We'll figure it out. Words like trigger warning, words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I am a Bible believing Christian, so I say may take you off. There are people that say they're Christian but don't believe in the Bible. Well, they say may take you off. And also it really messes them up. There are people that say that God is evil, which is wrong, or God does not exist, which is wrong. Well, they say may take you off. There will be no names and icons shown on my camera here because basically that's a good way for them to try to say that I harassed them when they were talking about ending it all because they don't look like they want to look. And I say you don't have to do that. You have to learn how to live with what you got. And they're like, hey, you harassed me, so arrest him. So no, I'm not going to do that. Basically might be there might be a little bit of backtracking, but I think we're getting close to where we were left off last time. Let's continue on here. This girl, firstborn with ovaries, she wants to be a boy. Firstborn testicles, but will never be a boy. She's lying and saying she is. Says, oh yeah, I told her, you gotta learn how to do things without lying. You gotta stop saying that you are a man because you were born with ovaries. She's like, oh, trust me, I've tried to change. I wished on everything and tried everything, and you know what? It only got worse. Like I said, if it was possible to change, I would. You can't. You got to work on that. But you got to work. It's change in the mind, not the body, because the body is functioning normally. She will even admit this later. Functions normally. No problems with it at all. But she says it's not the right one. And I'm like, I got. It's not the right one because there you go. Hugs. Yeah, yes. She likes hugs, I guess. Yeah. Going in there, you going into that space there. There's like a drawer missing in this. And my other cat, Connie, she loved going in there, and then there's Topanga likes going there as well. So yeah, you going in? Cats make decisions like that. Okay, back to work. So you got people saying stuff like, she basically saying that basically only got worse. I can change like what? Didn't you say it's okay that changed my body? The issue is, yeah, here's the deal. There are certain types of change that can be done to the body that I have no problem with. And I say it here. I may have said it's okay to cut your hair or something like that, but not to lie about your biological sex. Also, failure is not the problem. It's giving up on trying. You can be you without lying. You can be because you are you now. There's no process you have to go through. You're going to get one. There's no process you have to go through to become you. All right, you were you when you were born. You are you now, and you will be you when you die. That's how it is. So you may not look like you want to look, but you are you now. That's the tenet of the transgender lifestyle. My transgender ministry. I got to figure out what's going on. You know. Oh yes, I was supposed to read that stuff. Go through the pillars of the transgender ministry. Yeah, I'll do that after this part. Talk about something. Okay, let's continue on here. You can be you without lying. Continue on. She's trying to say, no, it's only lying if you say it is. Or when someone says something that is not true, that is a lie. So when you, person born with ovaries, say that you are a man, person born with testicles, which is a male, person born with testicles, that's a lie. No matter how much you disguise yourself, no matter how much you basically try to sound like one or look like one, try to sound like one or anything like that. You're born with testicles. You were born with ovaries. That's female. You're a woman. And they're attached to a womb, a woman. So I know. So that's how it goes. And that's not bad though. That doesn't mean you have to act differently in any way other than hygienically. Because of course, yeah, you got to deal with menstruation. But I'm sorry. That's how it works. That's fully functional, normal, healthy human female. How that works. Go. And she says, gender identity is not a choice. Like, actually, it is. Actually, it is. Okay, that's the problem. This is the problem she has. She's saying that an identity is not a choice. Especially gender identity, which is basically based an identity based on the stereotypes of what biological sex you are or want to be. Okay, because that's how it goes. She's saying she's a man. Okay, so obviously the stereotype she's trying to act, she believes she acts and thinks in stereotypical ways a man acts. They will of course deny this, but that's how it goes. So people will of course deny this, but that's how it is. It really is. Because I'm sorry, it's based on stereotypes. Because I'm sorry, like I'm thinking to myself, what? How can you be a man if you're born with ovaries? Have a uterus, vagina, and a vulva, and breasts. How can you say you're a man? It was like, oh, I act like one. I think like one. Stereotypes. How does a man think? How does a man think? How does a man act? Big and strong and tough, and basically no, they don't cry. That's female. Stereotypical female. That's what that is. That's basically what that is. They don't cry. They don't show emotion. They're hard as heck. Yeah, that's female. That's what that is. So that's no, that's not female. That's stereotypes. Okay, because like if you're not hard as heck, if you show emotion, you act like a girl. You're acting weak. Like a girl. You see, there's stereotypes about that. Wrong. Those are wrong. That's the issue. I'm sorry. But it's like, no, I like other things that boys like. I'm like, yeah, stereotypically. There you go. That's stereotypes. And they're going to say, no, it's not. It's a societal norms. There's some other name that means stereotypes. They have an issue with names. She says she's a man, not a male, but a man is the word used for basically something that is male or act manly, something stereotypically like a male acts manly. That's basically, or like basically womanly. I don't know. It's not exactly the best word because it sounds basically yes. I think I heard one time someone, a lady, in I think it was Jamie Foxx show, Aunt Fan, the aunt, his aunt, okay, was talking to his mother once, and she was having trouble, and he's like, well, no, I'm saying, you gotta learn to stand up and be a woman about this. I'm like, what? I never heard that term used for. It's not often that term is used for something strong, like. Be a woman about this. It probably means be an adult about this. Because there are two kinds of adults: male adults, men, and female adults, women. Okay, that's how it works. That's how it is. Then you see like My Fair Lady. I like that part. He's like, I did it. I did it. My Georgia really did it. I did it. I did it. I said I'd make a woman, and indeed I did. I knew that I could do it. I knew it. I said I'd make a woman and succeed. I did. That was positive. That's definitely better than some of the other stuff. Because I'm sorry, acting like a woman, acting like a girl. Usually that means acting weak and emotional and just I'm like, that's a stereotype about a woman. You're doing stereotypes here. Oh, being an adult. And also, gender identity is not choice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. But what they're doing is, of course, because they're trying to look the part. I look because they look like. Because they look like something. They're thinking they have to act that way. So then they're like, I'll change how I look. Then I can act a different way. You're like, no. Sometimes you're not supposed to do that. There are times when you're not supposed to. When you're basically, what you look like is fine. It's not basically your favorite, but it's what you got. So you gotta learn to live with it. And people don't like that because it means they have to change for the truth. The truth will not change for them. Another one. One of those others. Continue on here. Okay, so it does that when I get close, lean close. Yeah, it does. It's adjusting to me, to my face. That's interesting how that goes. Anyway, so then she says, honestly, if I could choose not to face discrimination and go broke at some point because of hormones and surgery, I would. Yeah, you can't do that now because I'm sorry, that stuff requires your choice. That stuff requires choice. It's like, yeah, no, I don't. Let me see. Do I choose to take this medicine? Yes, you can choose to take it or not take it. Do I choose to get this surgery, which will mean, me, not eating, so that basically before anesthesia is applied, hours before the anesthesia is applied, basically getting all undressed and ready for the surgery. Then after the surgery's over, going through a lengthy recovery, You choose to do those things. You know, you can choose not to do those things, and you know, to basically start acting like you want to act. Start saying, you know, here's the deal. The truth is what they need to be talking about. If a girl would just say, I don't like my hair long, I'd be like, okay. If a boy would say, I don't like my hair short, I'd be okay, you know. But for a girl to say, I am a man, when she's not, it's impossible. It's a lie. For a woman to say, for a dude to say, I am a woman, that's a lie. Because he was more testicles. Those are male reproductive organs. So he's a man. Sorry, it doesn't work. So that's the issue. The difference is what is truth and what is lies. What is something that is you just state a fact, and there's something that is basically something you're trying to make and basically use to try and get treatment you want. You know, manipulative type of stuff. That's the difference. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.